Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think you can see me. Hello, hi everybody. I'm on the wrong page. I don't even know which page I'm supposed to be on. But yes, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sincerely George and welcome to the XRP Community Update. I know that there are a couple people in here already, so let's get started. It's Friday. There is no news. If you want some news, go find somewhere else. I'm gonna use and abuse you this morning. I'm gonna use you to help me make some key decisions on the Here for XRP event that's coming up. Some people were badgered badly last week. Let me see if you can actually hear me. Yes. Some people were badgered a lot last night. I think I kept some people out of bed as I was like, what about this? And what about that? And what do you think of this? So we're looking to start rolling this out on Monday with a massive promotional campaign, just start talking about everything. But to sort of put the final touches on it, I want to get some input from the general community. Now, so with that, let me get there in just a second. Let me make sure if all my tabs are right. So let me put this here first. I didn't get a chance. I barely slept last night. I barely slept. Actually, let me move this. Actually, let me take this out. Let me move this over here so I can actually make sure I have a little bit of organization and put my tabs in the right order, because there's some stuff I need, some stuff I don't, and there's some stuff that I definitely have to talk about. So let me move this here. I feel like a little bit of an idiot right now as I do this, because it's like, why couldn't you have gotten this ready already, right? You know, but part of it is wanting it to be right on point. So that goes there. Let's go with that. And then I think that might be as far as we go. All right, sorry about that. I have something over here. I think I already have that shareable. Let me put this here. I think this one is not something I can share. Oh, if I can share so much of stuff. All right, sorry to waste time on this. So let's start with who's here. I'd like to know who's going to be giving me comments, because it's what you guys are saying in the comments that is largely going to drive some of these decisions. So let's see who is here. So we have AJ. AJ, you were first twice in a row, twice in 1 week. Very interesting. Thank you for the shout out this morning as well. Followed by Matt Richter, Nate, myself, beating up Nate for talking bad about my MacBook. Who else do we have? David D, Annalise George, SPO, Jared Mins, wonderful to have you here. No Debt But Love, XRP Connie Angel, good morning, my dear friend. We've got Carl Lewis and Annalise and Bob Moneybags. Awesome. Fantastic to have you here. I know there are probably other people that are out there. People generally join at any point, but let's get right to it, because there's some serious questions that I have that I haven't been able to answer. And it sounds as though we have some of our global community here, so I'd love to hear your input. So just a little bit of a recap of what I'm talking about. Here for XRP is trying to raise 10,000 XRP for the XRP fund. The XRP fund was developed by Wind and a small group of people to help engage developers in the development of tools and plugins that will help, you know, individuals and small businesses leverage XRP for payment flows. So I think that is over the top amazing. I spoke about it when I sort of launched this September 2nd. So since then, I've been working behind the scenes trying to sort of organize more stuff around it, and you know, waiting for all the haters to come. Nobody's been hating on it, so I'm like, all right, that means I have a ticket to ride. So that is definitely what I've been doing. It's been organized as an event, because as an event, it appears as though we're able to get around a lot of legal stuff in regards to campaigns, sweepstakes, etc., around the globe. So that's why we're having an event. There will be giveaways at the event for people who buy tickets, and we want to have really big gifts, or really big giveaways. So we're going for that. So I hope everybody understands sort of the foundations of it. I will be making this press release that has been written available, but we're looking at a 2-hour event on September 16th, and I'm having a horrible time trying to make that work. So the goal again is 10,000 XRP. The event title at this point is XRP Community Choice Awards. At this point, focus is limited on just this year. If I don't lose my head, then maybe next year. If we can actually pull this together, then maybe this becomes an annual event. But at this point, let's just let's put limits on that, and let's really aim for the stars in regards to the amount of XRP that we can raise. So I've put a 10,000 XRP goal on this, but I'm really hoping that we can reach 20,000. This is the small goal. There's a much bigger goal, in case you didn't know, but setting the bar. Do you get extra credit for donating during the show? I think we will be doing that. At this point, everything, and SPO, thank you for that question. At this point, everything is focused on the pre-event activities. Now, donations during the show, the goal is to have moderators and volunteers during the show to help with, help people who are having issues getting into the stream, to help coordinate what is going on during the stream, and then also for events like that to help, handle donations, especially if they're tied to giveaways. The gifts, or I'll call them gifts, giveaways, they're the same thing when I'm talking about it right now, but the gifts that we will have haven't been fully collected. Donations haven't really been sought. There's a couple of donations that are, in my opinion, really, really big, that sort of make the entire event, that, if that's all that we have going in, we should be good to go. So great question. And anything else, we want to promote this stuff, promote what's coming up. I closed down all the advertisements because I had some names in different advertisements, and I'm not ready to start talking about that yet. So Anthony Jackson, Homecoming King, we don't have that award yet, but if you get enough votes for that, possibly. So the 2019 event theme, I only have the people that I have access to help me try and figure this out. And this is, I'm the person pushing this from behind at this point, but I want this to really be a community event. So the 2019 event theme is Catch a Rising Star. Somebody had recommended, what did they say? Catch the dip, or and I was like, no, we don't need fudsters here. There were some other really good ideas like digital, but I think Catch a Rising Star is definitely on point, and a lot of us agreed with that. We went with the color of blue because it's sky and blah blah blah. We thought we could do a lot of stuff related to that in regards to what's going on in our space. And the tone for event is Syria yet celebratory, because we want to honor our developers, validators, innovators, creators, and designers. And validators came on here because of the amount of money that validators spend to run a validator node. So just bringing some attention to people that are making investments in this space, but may not be getting any benefits. There no mining rewards. So these would be non-Ripple validators that would be highlighted here. So taking a look at the comments, yes, please hit the subscribe. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Please like this video. Not sure if I'll share this video because it seems sort of hot, messy. But another thing that I'm thinking and really want to, because this is a community event. This is not one faction of our community doing anything. This is not one group that owns this. I've been reaching out to people in the community who can help drive this, and crossing battle lines. I'll call it that, crossing battle lines, because we are a community, just like any small community. You've got factions over here, you got factions over here, you got the clique over here, you've got the loner over here. So I'm trying to drive involvement from everybody, and people I don't even know are coming out of the woodworks, which is really cool. So one of the things that I'd really like to see happen is that we showcase people who are, who have really positive things to say. And I think his name is Stenden. He makes those little pictures. They're always blue and, quotes and stuff like that. That type of idea is what I'm hoping we can pull out. Now I keep saying again, this is a community thing. This is not I don't want to own this. I want freedom to say whatever the heck I want. I am an individual. I am not a fundraiser. So this can't be tied to me. Otherwise I will not, you cannot muzzle me. That is for darn sure. I speak my mind. But that's lots of reasons why this is all under here for XRP. So what else do we have? I'm looking for comments. XRP fund plus 50,000 XRP tip bot. Yep, that's cool. And I support anybody going and donating directly to the XRP fund. We are doing donations in 500 XRP lots so that there's true transparency in what's going on. But this is a community fundraiser. So if funds are just going directly to XRP fund, it's difficult for us to say that this was community drive. But I support, and I think people should donate however they think is appropriate. But we're collecting funds under Here for XRP, and tickets to the event will be granted based on donations to Here for XRP. Now we made our first 500 XRP push to the XRP fund because, as I just mentioned, we're aiming for transparency. So we'll be making donations to the XRP fund from Here for XRP when we hit 500 XRP within that account, so that everything is on ledger and traceable. And we'll be using Nixer's ledger for tracking tickets. So you can gift tickets, and there'll be information on how to gift tickets. RTB gifted 100 tickets out to fellows in some of his groups, and those are already on ledger. I don't know if I have that open here. So yes, so here we're tracking tickets, and it goes by order date. So these are people that have already bought tickets for the event, and currently we have a matching event going on for the first 100 tickets. And so as people buy tickets, as you can see, like RTB's gift is noted here, and this was last updated on 9/8. But we are tracking tickets, and then based on these tickets here, that's what makes people eligible for the prizes that will be made available. So thanks for bringing that up, Bob. I really appreciate that. So what was the driver for calling this the awards? Because we were awarded 4th place in the CoinDesk Most Influential 2018 blockchain. Most influential in blockchain in 2018. I think we should have got number 1, honestly. Like, seriously. Number 4, and for FUD Stompers, so there's definitely an award for FUD Stompers. We got to be all over that one. And most influential, probably need an award called that, just so that they can get all funny faced. So again, themes are common, sort of to highlight what's going on with a year. So last year or 2 years ago, for the Academy Awards, the Oscars, it was transition. So that was something that was discussed. So I'm looking over here for comments. I am worried. Why are you worried? Don't be worried. Don't worry. Worry less. Good morning, Peru. So I see a couple more people have shown up. So who is here? Jungle Inc. Jungle Inc. I have not harassed you yet, but I mentioned that I talked about you yesterday because I'm talking about this. So so we had a couple more people show up. We have the great Pate, Bob Moneybags. I think we caught you. Carl Lewis, Annalisa George, Tina Hall. XRP Connie is still here, which is always great. The great Pate, who else? Jungle Inc., Tina Hall, Peru, welcome as well, and anyone else. So RTB isn't here. Yeah, and he is very generous. So this is there's 2 things that I really need your guys' input. One, what are the different awards that we should have? And Homecoming King hasn't quite made the list yet, but that's one thing that we need input on. Another thing is exactly what time to have the event, because it's it's going to be a live stream, and so we're trying to hit the global community. Now, if we look at where big pockets of people live that investing in digital assets, we have America, Europe, and the UK, and we have Australia. But we have a big problem with when to have the event. If we have the event, and I've done Central Time. Actually, let me change this to Eastern Time. There we go. So, London. All right. I'm so confused now. I just put it at the bottom. But still, if we do this, maybe I can increase the size of it a little bit so you guys can see better. Let me increase it one more time. Sorry. So we've got London on the top, Australian Central Time, and Eastern Daylight Time. So, New York time. But if we look across, finding a time which is appropriate is really difficult. So I'm not sure when to have it. I was looking at, like started at 6 p.m. and, we're looking at a 2-hour live stream, or we could start it at 7 p.m. But then we're talking about people in Australia being up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, it will be recorded and available for everybody in the XRP community. We'd like to do it in drive. So, those that have tickets can come to the event and will be available to win prizes. And we have awesome prizes. I have an awesome prize already. I have 3 awesome prizes, at least 3, but trying to finalize that. And we have great lineup already, which is really awesome, really cool. And so, the goal is to make this a must attend event. Anybody that attends that is Coil, has a Coil subscription, any XRP that comes to this account will be going to the XRP fund. And with that, none of the XRP that hits that fund can go anywhere else other than to the XRP fund. So there's no repayments, no administration fees, none of that. Everything, so what people do, it would be totally on donation. Who kicked Bill Clinton out of the room? I don't know. Hello to the #1 Zoo fan. Good to have you here. I'm a Zoo fan too. Maybe I'm fighting you for #1. Is that really a title? Like, really? Not fair. So what do you guys think is a time? Can you play it around? I'll send you my schedule. Okay, that sounds awesome. You can play around my schedule too. I'm always busy. So I'm really thinking about like a 6 p.m. slot, because that would enable us to, but I'm not sure about 7 p.m., right? 7 p.m. everybody should be, somewhere, but we could do something in the afternoon as well. And people don't have to be present to win, but the winnings would be announced there and shown using complete transparency. So I will, he who shows up for the rule, I can travel around Europe, so I can't make it. That's okay. No worries, Annalise. No worries at all. So I showed you guys the ticket. We have a dashboard, which is really awesome. A lot of great people have donated. As of the 8th, we had raised 726. I believe we're almost to 800 XRP now, so getting close to our another drop. We've engaged somebody to help with design for advertisements, and we have our headliners already lined up, which is really exciting. I'm not going to show a schedule because I don't know how to count, obviously. I sent it out to people, right? And it's like, okay, broken up into certain blocks and what it might look like. And then I look at it afterwards and I'm like, that's like 3.5 hours if I do the math properly. I was like, no. So there's a couple of really big articles that are out there about the XRP Community Fund, and we are looking for people to get the word out about the XRP Community Fund as well. So we want to commission article writers who can write about the XRP Community Fund, write about what the entire community initiative to try and raise this XRP, And can you post the link for the tickets again? Okay, yes, the link for the tickets again is send 5 XRP to, so AJ, I'm gonna do it right now, my dear. I'm gonna give a live demo on how to do this. Because this is why tickets are 5 XRP. It's the maximum amount that you can send using Twitter. And so here is how it goes. I'm here for XRP and I want, and why can I, AJ, there we go. Plus 5 at here. Oh, I have to change this. I still don't know how the tip bot works. Here for XRP at XRP tip bot. Right. I want to make sure AJ. Why does that keep happening? AJ, like, okay, at the event. So, all in. Him a ticket. My behalf. So another thing is that the Here for XRP hashtag will also be used. And I think VIP is another one that was selected to help bring this together so that we could actually go through and find ticks, find information. And like that, bam, that's where you go to buy a ticket, AJ. So enjoy the ticket. Oh, shush up, AJ. Whatever. Be quiet. Be quiet. Crypto Bird Dog, awesome to have you here. I was just teaching AJ how to tweet. So what else? So this, I'm not sure which categories to have. So input on this would be very helpful. 2019 MVP award. Some of these, like, do these come with a cup? Like, what the hell? We are working with a designer again. We're hoping that it would create a badge, right? Award badges. Award badges. Let's see if we, like something like this. Oh, yeah. Something that people could use, but something better is what we're thinking. And so all the people that qualify would end up getting, runner up, actually grow, extend our reach of who we know in the community, because there's different factions. There's people I don't even know about, and that's part of the reason why I'm adding, just a text line, because to say, the Zoo, Alex Cobb, and DAI, those are the people that would definitely win, because there's other people who we don't even know about yet. Technology specialists is another one. So XRPL Innovator, Developer of the Year, non-Ripple Independent Validators. I've heard that they spend like $300 a month just to have them running. So blog and coil contributors is another idea. FUD busters, people that are out there constantly shutting down FUD. Rabbit hole explorers, video content creators. This category right here, it's been decided is going to be blown out into subcategories. So people that have over 20,000 subscribers, people are 20,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, and rising star. So this one will be like a 4-category area, because we just have so many different people creating great content for our space. Graphic designer of the year, most likely to be a bot. Hopium retweet junkie, I like that one too, right? So we want to keep it fun. And then this Ripple front person, I think, is going away based on some discussions about the fact that we can't see everybody that works for Ripple, and so we already give a lot of attention to some of the great people. Megabot, I like that one. That's a great one. Hugs all around, sweet people. Crypto Bergdog, thank you so much. Online at #1 Zoo fan. Silhouette Park Farm, sorry I'm late, but we had a small Megabot problem. Megabat, Megabat? What the heck is a megabat? Man, oh my goodness. Ugh, the thought of living off the grid and running into a megabat. That's my facial expression for that. Still missing the Crypto Camper, Bubba Shipes, Calvin Knight, St. Jude's Kid. Yes, we are also missing RTB. And so, you know, I don't know. I said we would be talking about this, and I think they ran away. They were like, no, I need news. I need news. So what do you guys think? Being somebody that's been involved with, you know, I don't know, with this, that, or the other thing throughout my life, and policy creation, this is something that I thought I would do. I'd open up to the community so that you guys can own it. But it sounds as though you guys are like most people that are like, I don't know, just have something fun, do it good, do it really good. Do you guys want to see the colors? I'm going to show you the colors anyways, because I know you guys won't tell me. So this is the color palette that we're sort of thinking about. We want it to be, you know, see the stars, a rising star. Blue and gold is another thing that we're thinking about. AJ says, wow, David D, way to call people out. Yeah, there's roll call, AJ. You didn't know? I just found out today too, but there is roll call. Show up. Oh my goodness. So, there is a mega bat problem. Oh my goodness, that sounds totally creepy. Green is better. I like green as well, but yes, I think we reached out to a graphic designer, and I think we're going with blue and gold. If you can come up with a compelling reason as to why to green, nothing is nailed down. Actually, I think now is when things are being nailed down. So definitely reach out, Nate. Tell me why green is better. I think, Nate, I have you in the chat where we're talking about different stuff related to this. So go in and lobby for green. Go in. I want to hear it. I don't see me saying the HODL review isn't here. Do you? The HODL review isn't here. Where is the HODL review? Where is he? Green is my favorite color. I know. I love green as well. Do the bars swoop off the sheep and the goats? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Right? And the fact that, like, I've been waiting for the haters to come and talk about this event. There's been videos out there for, I don't know, I think we're going on 14 days now, and nobody has come with that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. So that's like my free card to just get on that mechanical bull and let's ride it. Like, woohoo! Yes. How are we going to know how many participating trophies? Need to buy without roll call. CKJ is a bad math, remember. Yes. So how do we know that? So we know that specifically based on, that is a really good question, and I'm happy you brought it up. So part of it is because we will be doing bot checks on who's who in the community. So there will be people behind the scenes actually following up with people, trying to, if people are being elected, then we will go with first blush of whatever makes its way into this. But after my thought is that we're going to get a lot of people, you know, in here, potentially bots, etc. So people that are in here, depending on how many responses we get, we'll do a ballot like this, and then in the end the final decisions will be made on Twitter. So you'll have to have a real account on Twitter in order to participate, and if things are starting to go awry, then we will also incorporate judges into it to drive things. But you know, at this point I think we have a pretty honest community, and if numbers are starting to go awry, that would be just a driver for people to actually choose to get more involved. So I hope that helps. Hulk like green, oh Shrek baby. RTP loves green. RTP does love green. You know, he paints himself green with his image. And yes, I see some interesting people here. This is awesome. Hi Notorious, welcome. So, David D, the haters are all here, Sincerely George, and I believe it or not, you actually have convinced us not to hate. Yes, you are that good. Wow. Wow, don't give me a big head. Honestly, the goal is we have people in our community that are doing great things, and a misstep. I don't know. I used to work with disabled children, and I used to work with some of the most difficult kids in the child welfare system. And I've advocated for kids in the young offender system and in the child welfare system. And from that perspective, one bad decision can set the tone for your entire life. When you look at people who have been have had hardship or whatever, and I'm not making excuses for them. I don't believe in welfare, but when you start looking at different scenarios, it gives you an opportunity for a different level of insight and compassion, and you make the bed, you lay in it, right? So I really want to be able to highlight people that are doing great things in our community, and yeah, that is what the focus is on. So as people, and I want transparency. We want transparency, just like this ticket. Who bought a ticket? Where are they? How did I get my name on here? And then all drawings to be very transparent. People can come out here, find out how many tickets people bought. We will show it going through these numbers. That's why everybody's being assigned a number, so that the number you can't spoof numbers. And yeah, so aiming for transparency. So Jorge Pacchio, awesome to have you here. So any comments, you guys? Again, we are going with, let me go back to the beginning. If you guys, I know hey, this morning I'm inviting you to my party planning. Yay, right? You guys probably didn't expect that when you woke up this morning. But again, our goal is to raise 10,000 XRP. The XRP Community Choice Award ceremony will be presented by Here for XRP. Here for XRP is coil optimized. The channel is optimized, all of that. So everybody that's viewing it that has a coil subscription, that XRP will be going to the XRP fund. The 2019 event theme is Catch a Rising Star. And the tone for event is serious yet celebratory. If we keep doing that, if I don't lose my head and we get enough involvement and it's actually successful, then maybe this is something that we continue to have year after year to celebrate contributions to our community. We have great developers, validators, designers, content creators. Why don't we celebrate them, right? Why don't we highlight their work? A lot of people just need to be recognized for the great work they do. And then highlighting reasons why people are here. Nothing wins people over more than a testimony of why they chose to be part of this community. We have enough fudsters out there saying that XRP sucks. We might as well have the voice of the community out there saying why it's great. Nothing stops they're bots. I'm a bot. I've seen some people that even put a bot number in their Twitter handle. So wow, you are a rock star. Thank you so much, AJ just said he bought 2. You are awesome. One thing about that is that when the XRP tip bot and Twitter limit it so that you can each tweet I think can only have 5 XRP on it. But like I mentioned, we have the grand prize. What I'm thinking is going to be the grand prize with some grandchildren is really, really awesome. I've set the goal of 10,000 XRP, but I'm actually wondering if we're going to exceed that. I have high expectations that we're going to exceed it. And so the goal may be pushed out to 20,000 because of the prizes that are available for giveaway. And $10,000 doesn't get us very much. If you take the prize, multiply it by 10,000, you know what we get. And in addition to that, a developer is very expensive, and that's what all of this goes towards. So I'm not seeing any questions or recommendations. I'm going to start sharing this. I need a couple of volunteers, people that can help with transparency, number counters to help build out some lists, tracking Twitter posts. They're just stupid transparency stuff, but very important. So if anybody is interested in that, please reach out. And yeah, I'm looking for comments, but I don't see any big comments in regards to changing the direction I'm going, other than green. Nate says green. Nate and XRP Angel Connie both are in for green. So let me know why green, and we can shift. But the 2019 event theme is Catch a Rising Star. So you want to tie green to that. So growing stars out of the grass or something. Let us know. All right. I volunteer AJ. I volunteer AJ too. Yeah, he doesn't know it yet. I've volunteered a couple of people that don't know it yet, Pate. Don't worry. And yes, I will catch you up, Crypto Bird Dog. I'm about to sign off. I am already 6 minutes late, but I will share the info. I'm this weekend is a little bit busy. I'm going to see Les Miserables. So, and I have to travel for that. So, but everything will be launched on Monday. The primary focus on everything has been on transparency, making sure the rules and terms are defined. And, you know, from our discussion here today about how people will be elected, I actually have a couple of takeaways in regards to verifying or making sure that we don't have bots out there. But there's no way around it. K-pop, go look at what's going on with K-pop. That's botted out. All right. Wow. I hope you guys have fun. You guys need to go and have some fun, Annalise and Chucky. All right, guys, just the general info. So yeah, so general info, we are trying to raise 10,000 XRP for the XRP Community Fund. The XRP Community Fund wants to pay bounties to developers for building out software solutions such as tools, plugins, APIs for small businesses, individuals, and individuals that want to use XRP in their payment flows. On last check, they have about 14,000 XRP. It appears as though they have bountied out about 20,000 XRP. The initial XRP that they have in their account is from doing bug bounties for exchanges previously. More information is available on their website, which I will share. And so I'm really all about getting XRP used by smaller business. And so that's why I think this is a great opportunity for us to take a piece of ownership of what's going on in the XRP community. So to that end, to raise this much XRP, I went out and started working with people in the community for some large prizes and participation, to try and drive people to want to be involved. The event is November 16th, and we don't know the time. I'm still struggling over what time to have it, but we're thinking maybe about 7 p.m. That leaves us in a tight issue for Australia, but 7 p.m. seems to hit both the UK and America, and then outliers from that. So I will cover more on that, but I hope that helps give a quick highlight. And the information will probably get posted tomorrow. I'm going to be doing another like, tweet, follow for here for XRP, just to expand the reach for that. And it'll probably, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do tickets or what, but yeah, so that we're hitting more people with that account. So, and if there is nothing, take your time and rabbit hole, you'll find the right time. Yeah, I'm working on it. So Sincerely George, don't have the same name in Twitter for future reasons. Do you have an XRP tip bot? Yes, I have an XRP tip bot. Sincerely George is my Twitter handle. If you want to donate to this, I'm going to be putting a QR code on here, and also here for XRP. I haven't done that in a week. Here for XRP is the Twitter handle where donations should go. Any XRP that hits that account will be sent to the XRP fund. And I've put some qualifiers on that in case the community decides that they want to support other small developers, but that is all well documented. All right, I can't wait to go see Les Mis. Oh my goodness, I saw it a long time ago, and I was listening to it like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I wonder if it's showing, and I found a showing, and I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm going to that. So I am so excited. I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. And I'm not sure how dressed up I'm going to get for this, because it's a great event, but yeah, I can't wait. Yes, I cannot wait. So with that, you guys, I am out of here. This is something that is all of the information for this, a massive blast is planned for Monday, so that we get all of the information out. We have our grand prize already identified. We also have headliners, or the first people we will be promoting as participating, and there's lots more left to do. So if you know anybody that would be interested in participating, please get involved. The more people we have involved, the better the better the event will be, and the more transparent we can make things as we have people assigned to just make sure that everything is sort of on ledger, because that's really the goal. So if there are no other questions, let me know, but I think we're good to go. You didn't miss anything, Lionel, just me rambling on. Oh, for the love of Lionel, you know how that goes. Yeah. Yep, and as Lionel and Annalise get to it between their comments, I will sign off. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of the input. If you have more ideas on this, please don't hesitate to reach out via DM. And I'm on Twitter again. My handle is Sincerely George on Twitter. So I look forward to it, and wishing you guys have a great weekend. Sadly, we didn't hit another benchmark for subscribers. I think it's because I've been too busy working on this. But when we hit 600 subscribers that Friday, we will be having a giveaway. So join us then, and I will let you know when that's about to happen. All right, enjoy your weekend. Bye, everybody. All right, I have to find the button. Button's lost again. I lose this button. How do you lose the button? All right, goodbye.